dramatic footage released by the Ukrainian border guard, harrowing encounters with Russian forces are captured on GoPro cameras, showcasing a perilous exchange of hand grenades. The intense engagement unfolds near Vovchansk in Ukraine's Kharkiv region, which has become a focal point for combat activity. Approximately 20 seconds into the video, the patrol faces sudden contact with Russian forces, who are dangerously close. A soldier cautiously peers around a corner, only to swiftly retract as enemy rounds strike perilously close to where his head had just been moments before. Meanwhile, another set of combat visuals, this time from Ukrainian infantrymen near Buravatka, portrays defensive maneuvers against advancing Russian troops. The scenes depict Ukrainians mounting a fierce counterattack in wooded terrain, capturing prisoners of war, and engaging in urban warfare with the support of indirect fire. In a separate development, drone footage released by Ukrainian sources unveils a significant operation as Ukrainian troops besiege and assault a house held by Russian forces. The standoff culminates in the surrender of the beleaguered Russians following the deployment of FPV drones by Ukrainian forces. Additionally, soldiers from the 23rd Rifle Infantry Battalion, part of the 63rd Mechanized Brigade, execute a coordinated assault utilizing ground drones and unmanned aerial vehicles. The video captures FPV drone operators launching attacks on infantry, driving them to seek refuge in trenches. As the situation spirals out of control for the Russians, their positions come under assault from kamikaze ground drones. Concurrently, Russian infantry faces relentless harassment from FPV drones, adding to the multifaceted pressure exerted by Ukrainian forces on multiple fronts. The General Staff has released a harrowing report detailing the escalating conflict on the Ukrainian frontline. Since the onset of the day, a staggering 114 combat clashes have erupted, with 5 ongoing as of the latest update. Russian forces have intensified their assault, launching 4 missile attacks comprising 7 missiles, along with a barrage of 70 airstrikes, 431 kamikaze drone attacks, and nearly 2,800 artillery firings targeting Ukrainian positions. The toll on Russian forces is substantial, with 1,410 soldiers lost, along with 38 artillery systems, 14 armored vehicles, a helicopter, and 18 tanks within the past 24 hours alone. In the Kharkiv region, invaders have expanded the battleground by nearly 70 kilometers, focusing efforts on strategic points like Stryleklipsy and Vovchansk-Oleksandr-Sursky. Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Sursky, anticipates heightened clashes in this region as Russian forces gear up for further offensive actions. Ukrainian troops are fortifying defenses in Kharkiv, particularly in the Pokrovsky and Kharkiv directions. Notably, regions such as Lymansk, Toretsk, Guliapilsk, and Orihivsk have experienced no attacks since the day's outset, according to the General Staff. In the face of aggressive assaults, Ukrainian defense forces are resolutely pushing back Russian incursions, particularly in the direction of Chasivoy Yar, as stated by Nazar Voloshin, spokesman for the Khortytsia Operational Strategic Group of Troops. Meanwhile, assaults persist in the Orihov direction of the Zaporizhia region, with intensification noted in Kranky, according to Dmytro Pletenchuk, head of the press center of the Southern Defense Forces. Despite the grim circumstances, Ukraine's arsenal has seen significant reinforcements, with over 25 new mortar and grenade launcher models added, according to the Ministry of Defense. In a show of solidarity, Lithuania has dispatched crucial military aid, including ammunition, anti-drone systems, UAVs, and generators to support Ukrainian forces, as confirmed by the Lithuanian Military Department. German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock has underscored the urgency of providing Ukraine with long and medium-range weaponry amidst the dire situation in Kharkiv Oblast. Baerbock emphasized the need to sever Russian supply routes originating from its own territory and called for collaborative efforts among international partners to equip Ukraine with the necessary resources for defense.